I'm gonna wait for people to come in. Oh wait, I do have something.
Well,
I do have something plugged in.
huh?
It's my it's my game on tablet.
Oh. I mean, like, I feel like if OBS doesn't work, you could probably try to switch over to Streamlabs,
Streamline.
which is a different streaming server, sort of like streaming software that
Yes.
you could use to stream.
Ah, I see. I see.
It's considered like more of like the beginner friendly version, like for streamers thingy. But OBS
Yes.
is like you have full control over whatever you want to do.
Indeed.
But like Streamlabs, you can, like it's like sort of a base thing.
Mm-hmm. I see. All right. Greetings, people. How are you all?
Yeah, I can't see what's wrong.
It's alright. Hold on. There we go. Greetings, people. Howdy, third time's to char, I guess. Alright, greetings, people. Uh, um, yes, this is my third time attempting to stream, I think. Also, I have Uchu right here on the computer because, yes, Uchu is there. Uchu is just there. I'm kidding.
I am there.
Uchu is there. Uchu got a new mirror recently, so that's neat.
It's not my mirror. It's sibling has a mirror. I helped them build it.
It's their siblings' mirror. And Uchu is freezing where they are.
It's cold. My body is freezing. I am shivering.
Alright. Hanging about. Built but doesn't get the use, unfortunately. I don't know what unfortunate. Somebody said that you built the I think somebody said that you built the mirror but you do not get to use it.
No, I helped them build it. Like, I just helped like lifting up the big stuff and helping connect it all.
I see, I see.
My siblings still did some of that, like did a lot of the hard work. Where it's like screwing the bolts in, realizing halfway that we screwed the wrong thing in, and then we had to take it all out and then redo it. So then yeah,
I see.
typical fantastic furniture experience. Or how they like one in America, it's like IKEA.
IKEA.
Damn it, Lifeblood's in my DMs again.
What are they saying?
Talking about JJK.
Uh, love me, hate me, love me, kill me.
So we drawing?
Oh,
Oh, we're talking.
we're talking. Yes, we're talking. I can't.
No more drawing. Aw.
Yes, I can't. I can't stream it. OBS is so bad.
My OBS keeps closing my Clip Studio pane. It's so bad.
Anyways, greetings, people. Real CF33 greetings. Classic build process. I don't know if this would be a good idea, but maybe you could do a short about Dart and Knife complaining about molting season. Wait, isn't that where they shed their shells in or something? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. Is that what you mean? Yes. That would be interesting. That would actually be interesting. A molting season. It would probably be a little painful. It would kind of be the equivalent to a menstrual cycle, I think. I don't know.
The fuck.
I saw much to cut it. Got somebody. Not a young, not a tire, and what I don't eat my shit.
Alright, I need to go check on my washing.
Alright, take care of that.
Sorry, chat. I have laundry.
Uchu has a laundry. And Bug wouldn't care enough. No. Here's the thing. Yes, Bug may actually be affected by molting season. However, I think he'll treat it the equivalent to back pain. I think Bug would treat it to the equivalent of back pain. I don't even want to know how Silk would react to it. Honestly, I do not know. I do not want to know how Silk would react to it at all. It'll be interesting to say the least. Wait, didn't I have noodles? Oh, wait, I'll be back. I think I actually had noodles. Oh, I'm muted.
You've been muted this whole time, you idiot.
I've been muted this entire time.
Okay, so basically, he was going on an entire rant of why Jax is an asshole.
Yes, I went on that entire rant. I did not even notice I was muted. um. Anyways. TLDR. Somebody asked what I think of the Amazing Digital Circus ending, and I'm gonna put this in the most nutshell way possible, a TLDR possible. All right, so basically, I did not feel bad for Jax at all. I understand the things he went through that shaped him into the person that he is. And speaking as a victim of that myself, I went through certain things on the internet that shaped me into the person how I was before, right? I was a very parasocial and bad person back then. I completely understand that. And I did at some point take accountability for that. There were times where I thought, "Oh, it's their fault. It's their fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault." And then at a certain point, I realized, yeah, it's not really my fault. Well, I do understand that they have done some things that, you know, affected my trust issues and, done some things that really made me question them. Well, I do realize that ultimately, most importantly, ultimately, most of the time, it was my fault. And I completely understand that. So what did I do? I put my foot forward and I attempted to change and get better. And me now, I think I'm doing infinitely. I think I'm doing infinite. I think I'm doing 200 times more better than how I was back then. Anyways, that was me relating to the what Jax went through that molded him into a bad person. And listen, I completely understand that trauma can mold people into horrible people. It can. It's been scientifically proven multiple times over. Trauma can mold you into an incredibly bad person. And at times, you can mimic the trauma that you went through. That's what I went through. And, that I did not went through exactly what Jax went through. I'm saying that trauma can make you a horrible person. And I am fully aware of that. And I'm fully aware of that. However, the difference between me and Jax is that one person actually went out to get help and the other person just stayed a jerk. Guess which person actually went out to get help? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Jax. So
It's not Jax.
it's not Jax. so so listen. Speaking as a person that went through trauma and actually got help and saw the results of me changing as a person, I can fully tell you I did not feel bad for Jax at all. Oh, he abstracted. All right, yeah, he was still a jerk. Oh well, he hugged Pomni. He's still a jerk. And one of those scenarios in his head, those what ifs, I think they were what ifs if certain, characters in the circus were to abstract. And the Ragatha one, he quite literally choked Pomni until she turned blue, smiling insanely, and then he said, "What? We can't die from oxygen. We can't die from a lack of oxygen." That shows that if things have gotten worse for him, he would have resorted to extreme measures of torture. He would have resorted to extreme measures of torture. The purple rabbit of doom and despair. Basically, yes. Um, Jax brought it upon himself. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Not to mention, don't TLDR on this one as well. The one with Ribbon and Kaufmo. The ones with Ribbon and Kaufmo. I get it. Trauma made him act the way we did. However, he could have at least at some point put a step forward to say, remember when Ribbit, did the "Do you trust me?" and no, remember when, yeah, remember Ribbit said, they trusted Jax, and then Ribbit told Jax Ribbit told Jax about Ribbit told Jax about their issues, and then Ribbit looked at Jax and then said, "Do you trust me?" That's the thing where I kind of didn't. That's the thing where I kind of didn't,
understand why she would ask that, because it kind of felt like she put Jackson in an awkward position, right? If you ask somebody, if you're not ready to trauma dump and somebody trauma dumps on you, and then immediately after they ask, "Do you trust me?" It kind of puts you in an awkward position because you feel like you have to reciprocate, right? That's the one thing that I found kind of weird about that, you know. However, ultimately, Ribbit seemed to be a good person. It was that one thing that made me go, eh. However, ultimately, I thought Ribbit was a good person. However, even after, trauma dumping, right? And Jax attempting to make Ribbit act like it never happened, and or, other stuff like that, where Jax was trying to insist that, oh yeah, nothing bad happened, we're not friends, blah blah blah. You could say, well, it's his trauma. He still chose to be a bad person. He didn't even try to calmly talk to Ribbit about how awkward that made him. No, he reacted. He reacted in a very aggressive situation, which he acted very aggressive. He acted very rude. He acted very weird. He was very bad. He was very bad, and he distanced himself away from Ribbit in the worst way possible. And things have gotten so bad for Ribbit that Ribbit abstracted. And Jax felt bad about it. Oh, why are you feeling bad? You basically put this upon yourself. And then and then he started distancing himself. He told Kaufmo, I think this is around the time where Ribbit was still, active. He told Kaufmo, hey, if Ribbit told you anything, just know it's not true. And then I think Kaufmo was confused. And then, blah, blah, blah. Jax distanced himself away from Kaufmo, especially after I think specifically after the Ribbit abstraction. And then Kaufmo abstract. And then it got so bad. And then he even called Kaufmo crazy. It's gotten so bad that Kaufmo abstracted. And now Jax is crying again. Yeah, I did not feel bad. That, if anything, that made me think he's getting worse and worse as a jerk. It's only gonna get worse.
And also, just in reference to one of the previous points bringing up, like regarding Bill's comment saying, "Did y'all see Gooseworks had made Jax transcoded?"
Yes.
I remember seeing a rant video about that actually, where someone said like, despite that like being transcoded, it's actually made it a lot worse because it's enforcing the stereotype that trans women are like just inherently evil.
Oh.
Which is also like just really really bad. So
oh my
like,
god.
yeah. So like it's gonna you try to save like the sinking ship, but it's not gonna work. But shit, like you can't just enforce like negative stereotypes like that. That is not appropriate whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Yeah. I get that it could enforce that stereotype. I understand that. However, I feel like it's more so a theory. I feel like it's up to interpretation. I don't know. I felt like that's more so a theory that people could make up with, because I feel like, I'm speaking from my experience. If I were to witness that video, I think it would have. You said that they were talking about how that was enforcing the stereotype, right? I think if I watched that video, I think I would have said, hmm. I think I would have been confused. I think it's up to who views it that way. However, me personally, that would not have been the first thing on my head. That would not have been the first thing on my head. I mean, I can understand how people have experience with said stereotype and said derogatory, statements made by, no, it said derogatory things said by people who say, transgender women are evil. I understand that they're referencing the stereotype. However, I think they're having a stretch, in my opinion. I'm not saying this in a rude way. I'm saying I do not think that was the intent, because if I remember correctly, Gooseworks themselves are transgender. Gooseworks themselves are transgender, and I don't know. It feels kind of counterintuitive. As an, you know what I mean, right? Because why would a transgender person enforce that stereotype? If you know what I mean, you know. I mean, it kind of feels like you're going against what you are, if you know what I mean. Um, I'm not even saying this to dismiss it. I'm saying, it seems like a weird thing to if it feels like a weird thing to theorize, if you know what I mean. I hope that did not come off as offensive. I hope that did not seem rude. I'm not trying to say that. I Me personally, I think it all depends if it all depends until fully stated, if you know what I mean. Uh I don't know. I don't know. I think it depends, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god, that's true. That's very much true, Waffy.
What is?
Especially when it comes when fans create headcanons, and when it comes to the story, when it's still being made, when it doesn't meet those expectations of those headcanons, it then becomes terrible because the headcanons did not become canon, like as if like their own opinions given out to say out on the internet was not becoming true
Mm-hmm.
because they had certain expectations for the show, but then the show didn't meet them, so then
Yeah.
now it's like everyone has a discourse about it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Ugh.
Aside from the stuff stated and aside from the things that I stated, which, yeah, I do hope I was not rude in that and or disrespectful in that. I'm very bad at wording things. um, Aside from that, Jax, in my opinion, horrible person, horrible, very horrible person. I wouldn't say that you were. Yeah, that kind of makes me feel a bit better because yeah, whenever it comes to, whenever I talk about, you know, whenever I talk about certain LGBTQ member, situations, I feel bad because I feel like I'm not stating it to its fullest extent, and or I feel like I'm not, you know, being, I feel like I'm getting some things wrong, and that's what makes me feel bad. um, I think the only thing I'm comfortable speaking on is the asexual agenda because I myself am asexual. Um, Anyways, aside from that, um, yeah, Jax only got worse. I do not feel bad for him at all. He was quite honestly a rude jerk until the end. Quite literally. Until the time he abstracted, he was quite literally a rude person. Um and a jerk. Um they try to make it seem emotional. However, yeah, I still did not like him. And you wanna know what is interesting? You wanna know what is interesting? Gooseworks herself, and this is around the time where people were liking Jax and or saying, "Oh yeah, Jax is a good person." Gooseworks, from what I can remember, Gooseworks said herself, "Hey, um," and this is a paraphrase. I think Gooseworks says it is kind of alarming how people, like Jackson or call Jax a good person when they are, when he is not. And I think Gooseworks said, "Oh yeah, they can understand where some of them are coming from. However, he's still a bad person." If the creator themselves are insisting that the character is a bad person, then I feel like you have to open your eyes a bit. I don't know. Anyways, long story short, I don't feel bad for Jax. Are you alive, Uchi?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making my other art fight sheet.
All right, wait, hold
I'm
on.
drawing.
Let me mute for a bit. All right.
You know what I should do, chat? I should probably narrate what the hell I'm doing. Right now, I am currently l- writing some quick, clean labels for the second character I will be filling out for my art sheet, for my art fight reference sheet. I have never made proper reference sheets for my OCs before, but we're doing it now. But yeah, that's the Amazing Digital Circus fandom for you, like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what other fandoms were that bad, would you say?
I think another fan. All right. Another fandom that was that bad. All right.
Alright, let's throw some names.
I feel like you all already know what fandom was pretty bad. You know, even before the Amazing Digital Circus was mentioned. I think. I'll give you all a hint. This fandom, which was quite popular in early 2020, this fandom was pretty bad, and it only got worse. With some exceptions of good things.
Undertale?
No,
Ooh.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with an F.
Wait, what year was it?
Early 2020. I think it reached its peak in 2020 during quarantine, and then
Oh.
I give you a hint. It had multiple mods with different types of problematic creators.
Multiple mods. Wait,
And
multiple create.
It's a game. It begins with an F.
Game. Shit. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody said it.
Oh, someone guessed. Someone guessed it. There you go. That's
Yeah,
one.
there it is. Yeah, that one. So listen. I used to be in...
Let me tell you a tale. Let me
Yes.
tell you a tale.
Yes.
Children. No, it's like we've been there.
We've been there, yes. So listen. I used to be a part of that fandom. And I used to like it. You know, I used to like it a lot. However,
My condolences.
yes, listen. The thing that killed it for me was the constant uncreativity and the problematic people a part of said fandom. Not only that, it was the multiple toxic people within it and the kids, the minors, that keep sneaking into the adult spaces in order to, witness, the adult content within some of the mods. And to make it even worse, that quite possibly made some of the child likers, they quite possibly made some of the child likers, how do I describe it? That quite possibly made some of the
Like enabled them.
yes, that quite possibly made some of the child likers, easier to find them, which is incredibly weird, and I have no idea why there were so many child likers in that fandom. I don't know why. Left and right, I've seen different mod creators getting called out, and if it wasn't mod creators, there were people who drew, in the fandom. There were people who drew in the fandom if it weren't, the mod creators, and it was so bad. Not to mention some fetish content. Not to mention some. And I get fetish content is kind of expected in certain, fandoms. However, I mean, the fetish content was so prominent in it that I just couldn't. Not to mention, apparently some people within the fandom were abusers. Some people in the fandom liked Feral. Some people in the fandom, I don't know. There was another thing. Some people in the fandom were assaulters. This stuff happened during the prime of it, by the way, from the beginning to the prime, in the span of a few years. And
Crazy.
I witnessed all of that. I witnessed all of that. Not to mention, I think I made, some I was testing out, sprites. I was testing out animating Friday Night Funkin' sprites. And, I think I was practicing breast physics around that time. Two people were very rude, and then I just deleted. I just deleted the tests. And aside from that, people were just very annoying in the fandom. They were very annoying in the fandom. I'm gonna be completely honest. They were just annoying. Um, I swear, you cannot go 2 seconds on YouTube without seeing YouTube Kids Slot with Friday Night Funkin', and or not to mention the YouTube Kids Slop, which had adult themes within it. Adult themes within it. Do you know how many times I had to witness, you know, these were YouTube shorts sometimes as well. If not YouTube shorts, then long form video, then the actual videos. Do you know how many times I had to witness? And I think they had one of. I think one of them had. I think some of them had I think one of them had I think a fictional version of boyfriend's mom. I think they had boyfriend's mom minus bra and panties equals indoor girlfriend minus bra and panties equal femme witty minus bra and panties equal and or sky minus bra and panties equal. It was just constant clickbait. It was constant adult content bait on YouTube Kids. Not to mention, they
That's
had
crazy.
some poorly made YouTube Kids stuff with Friday Night Funkin'. It was so bad. It was so unbelievably bad. Not to mention, yes, the kids were annoying in it too. They, if kids were not mimicking the beeps on Friday Night Funkin', they were referencing Friday Night Funkin' in almost every single thing. Around this time, where Week 7, I think, came out with Tank Man, I think that was his name. That one song called each time somebody says, almost every single time somebody says in a video, you have kids referencing the freaking song in their comments. And outside of that, you know, kids would reference Friday Night Funkin' regardless. They would try to figure out any way to reference Friday Night Funkin'. It was so annoying. It was so bad. Oh god. Look, all I'm saying is, as unique of a concept as Friday Night Funkin' was, it had very, very problematic people in there, and it still does. It still does. And not to mention, I, people who go into Friday Night Funkin', I believe 7 times out of 10, they just speak brain rot. They just speak brain rot. I don't know. That's my tidbit. um, I will admit, Friday Night Funkin' has become a lot more tolerable later on. It has become a lot more tolerable later on. Not completely tolerable, I would say a lot more tolerable. Because I do not see that much bad stuff happening currently. So, yeah. Anyways, that was my TED Talk. Come back for the next time. Come back for the next TED Talk as I talk about why candy corn can be used to malfunction an airplane.
Crazy.
It'll be such an interesting TED Talk.
Crazy.
Not to mention, there was this other fandom. I was not even in it at all. However, I think it was called Oppress. I think it was called Pressure, or something. And this thing made me. It was not mad. It did not make me mad. It made me annoyed because I believe there was this character. No, I don't think it was Pressure. I think it was some other community on Roblox. Uh, no, I'm thinking of that one tower game. I don't know what it's called.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, I think it was Pressure. I think there was this one character called Two Time, and people were drawing Two Time, and the only time I've heard of Two Time, to time I've heard of two time. The only time I've heard of two time was either
Backstabber.
no. Listen. I'll get to that in a bit. The only time I've
I'm
heard of
sorry, that's the first thing that popped in my head.
yeah, listen. Oh, it was Forsaken. Yes. So the only time I've heard of two time the character was from a random post on my page. Not on my page, on my home feed on Twitter, and from a mutual who I think retweeted art of two time. And at one point, I was not even thinking about it. Right. At one point, I wanted to listen to Two Time by Jack Stauber. To Two Time by Jack Stauber. Immediately flooded by Forsaken fans saying, "Two Time reference? Oh my gosh! Jack Stauber reference Two Time. Look at the date. Look at the year this thing was posted at. God, look at the dates. God, just
God.
it was so annoying. It was so annoying. And it's gotten so bad that people in the comment section said, yeah, two time, whatever, you can stop being annoying now. And somebody else said, other people were saying, yeah, if you're here because of two time for Forsaken, get out. Jeez, man. I don't know. Very, very, weird. That was another TED Talk I had. Come back for the next time where I talk about how rocks can travel through space. God, what is wrong? What is wrong with me? That bit's gonna get old at some point.
It's not. It's getting old.
Huh?
These beats are getting old, Bug.
I know. Are y'all staying neutral with the whole pressure thing? I don't even know what's happening to pressure, so I do not have an opinion on it. All I know is that people had a thing for this one character called Sebastian. That's all I know. Other than that, I do not really know that much about pressure. Oh yeah, another fandom that I'm not interested in. Vizzy Pop.
Also,
Vizzy Pop.
oh, what? What's that?
Vizzy Pop. I'm not.
Oh, Bibsy Pop. Sorry, I heard of music pop, not Bibsy Pop.
No. What are you about to say, Uchu?
I was about to say, I was about to ask, what you were saying with that.
Oh yeah, I thought you were about to say something before because you said also.
Oh yeah, I was about to mention. Also, I'm also listening to Jack Stubber, unironically.
Yes, I love Jack Stauber. I feel like a lot of people listen to Jack Stauber unironically. Jack Stauber is loved by a lot of people, if I remember correctly.
It's good.
Yeah. Roblox Doors was pretty good. I've heard of Doors. Don't have an opinion on it. I don't have an opinion on it.
Okay, but moving on from maybe the negatives.
Yes.
What would we say? What can we agree on, as a collective, which is one of the best fandoms out there?
Collective?
What fandom can we all collectively agree on that is one of the best fandoms out there?
Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. The people are actually very
Best
helpful
fandom.
in Hollow Knight.
Best fandoms.
Yes. Hollow Knight is fandoms.
Even though, wasn't there some problems on the night?
I will admit, the only thing that I think was a problem in the Hollow Knight community, and this was around Silksong's release date, was the lace thing. It was the lace age thing. However, I'm not going to open that can of worms, so I'm just going to say that was the only issue. That was the only issue that I saw. Other than that, really tolerable.
Yeah.
And the people in the community are very helpful, They help you with stuff. And the only thing that I have an issue with is when people were rightfully complaining about Silksong's difficulty, right? Because mind you, Silksong is in a new generation. Silksong is in a new generation. You know, the last time Hollow Knight was released was about, and if I'm speaking with the inclusion of the DLCs, nearly a decade ago. Nearly a decade ago. So people have to understand that it is complete. It's way into the future now. Completely different generation. New gamers are showing up. People are anticipating the game which they had quite possibly had no experience with, right? Mind you, people have joked about the Silksong release date, and I think that's what gotten a lot of people into Hollow Knight, as a whole. And some of them are rookie Hollow Knight players. Some of them are rookie Hollow Knight players who quite possibly do not have that much experience with the game. So I will say this: when Silksong came out and people started complaining about the difficulty, they have the right to. I do not care how experienced you might have been. They have the right to. And they also have the right to ask for help. However, around the time where Silksong was first released, and this annoyed me, I saw people on Twitter saying, get good, stop complaining, get good, get good. Quite possibly quoting at the Hornet thing, which that's not how you help. That's not how you troll. If anything, you're just being incredibly annoying because I guarantee you, if it was the other, can quite I can probably guarantee you, if it was the other way around and people were spamming get good, none of them would be laughing. None of them would be. None of them would be. Because aside from that, I think some of the people who were saying get good were just full of themselves Hollow Knight players. I do not care how good you are at a game. That does not give you the right, to just not be helpful and snooty all the time. Other than that, Hollow Knight's a good fandom. Aside from, the few hiccups. Anyways,
Yeah, I can somewhat agree with that.
You can agree with it?
Besides the insane power skills and Goku Riders, I think the Dragon Ball fandom is good.
Yeah. I may be a little biased because I grew up with Dragon Ball. However, yes, Dragon Ball is good. Dragon Ball is good. My only gripe with Dragon Ball is, yes, the Goku power scalers because they think that Goku can beat anybody, which it could go against his original writing. Goku said he wants to get stronger, not the strongest. Goku said he wants to get stronger, not the strongest, right? And some people are putting him up against Superman and or Alien X, these reality warping gods.
Madoka Magica.
So weird. What?
I said Madoka Magica. That's like easily one of the top ones that they like to put him against.
Madoka
Magica and Sailor
Moon. Wait. I forgot what Sailor Moon does, but who the heck is Madoka Magica?
Have you never heard of Madoka Magica?
Yes, I'm asking you.
Okay, Madoka Magica. How can I summarize this in a little puzzle? Basically, vulnerable young girls are turned into magical girls by QB, this alien, and sort of like it gives them to grant their wish. The main thing is like to grant their biggest wish, but obviously it's always twisted in some way or somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Some characters have their wishes twisted in a really weird way or unfortunate way. What was it where I can't remember the name. What was the name of that blue-haired chick? It's been a while since I've seen
Bulma.
it. But she wanted her boyfriend to get better in the hospital, but then when her wish was granted, as soon as he was well enough to leave the hospital, he went to go and, what was it? Basically, the whole purpose of the show is these magical girls are killing witches, but the big twist of the show is that these witches, sorry for spoilers upcoming, is that these witches are actually twisted magical girls. And it's a whole cycle, continuous cycle that QB and their race farms essentially from these very vulnerable, very broken young girls, and It goes on for timeline after timeline. Then there's Homura, who's trying to sort of like her. I think her wish was like trying to save Madoka, and obviously within each timeline, like she's like this big grand witch, and she keeps like ending the world over and over again. But then she has to keep doing it timeline after timeline. Case in point, the show is very dark, and lots of murder and head chopping as well. I can't forget that scene.
I see.
She did not have that coming.
So her name was Madoka Magica?
Madoka Magica. Like, that's the name of the show, yeah, Madoka Magica.
Wait, didn't she have wait, what colors does she usually have?
Madoka was pink.
I see. So
Madoka Kaname was pink.
I see. So I'm thinking of a different character then. There's no wait. What are?
I'm gonna send you a picture of it. Hold on.
Yeah. What powers does she have? Because there's no way they're pinning Goku up against a magical girl.
Ending the world, I guess.
Wait, as in, when you say the world, are you talking like everything?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They can, like, theoretically get that strong. Also, are you muted? Everyone stop talking. I think, yeah, you muted. Are you muted again?
No.
Yeah. Don't underestimate her.
Yeah. Wow. There is absolutely no... Because why are they pinning Goku up against entities who could quite possibly end existence? Well, aside from Superman, I don't think he can end existence. However, he's powerful as heck. They pin him up against these entities who have quite possibly already passed their prime.
I think what I find incredibly funny is like why are we pitting these up against? Why are we pitting bro up against this insane strong character? This is not fair.
Exactly, and I think it all comes down to either childish debates and/or too much hope in your favorite character. Because if let's say that they said, Goku could beat Alien X, Goku could beat Madoka Magica. All right then, so explain to me why he can't defeat Zeno in his reality. Why can't he defeat Zeno in his reality then? And Beerus even explicitly states to Goku that he cannot step to the Omni King. Mind you, the Omni King is accompanied by the Grand Priest, who is hinted at to be incredibly weaker, or if not incredibly weaker, then a tad bit weaker than Zeno, right? Goku attempted to challenge the Grand Priest, and no, not attempted. He was getting interested in challenging the Grand Priest, and Goku then had to be stopped by Whis. Whis, who is incredibly more powerful than Goku, even in Ultra Instinct. Whis said, hey, Goku, do not challenge the Grand Priest. Not even I can hold a candle to him. He's showing Goku the gap of their power, and the Grand Priest is not even more powerful than Zeno. Zeno had a feat where, mind you, when Trunks cut in half when Trunks cut in half Zamasu's body, who wished to be immortal, right? And then he fused with another version of himself who was hiding in Goku's body. I'm talking about Goku Black. Goku Black went to that timeline and killed Goku's family, and Goku got enraged and started, getting angry. Anyways, Zamasu fused with Goku Black to make himself even more powerful. And when he got split in half by Trunks' sword, Zamasu merged with everything because he wished to be immortal. And how can he be immortal? How can he have, it's more so that how can an immortal being truly die when their body is... How do I describe it? How can an immortal being die because they're immortal, and without a body who has been disintegrated, the next best thing to spread your immortality with is with everything. So Zamasu merged with everything. The universe, everything.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask you something real quick. But
Yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna send you like something like an image of
Yes, I saw.
Madoka in the true form, and I want you to
Yeah.
just say would Goku beat this? Hold on, I'm sending them to you.
Yeah, I saw the conversation you
Can
guys
Goku-
were having. What the? What is that thing? Ew!
Can Goku beat that?
No! Is that Madoku? Is that Madoku?
Also mind you, like one of those like tall strands is it's a failed timeline, by the way.
I had a
So,
feeling.
every failed timeline she got stronger, by the way.
Yeah, I had a feeling that those strands meant something. Oh God, no, no. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. However, that thing aside,
What happened? I just showed Madoka's true witch form.
yes. That aside, Zamasu merged with everything, as in the multiverse, as in the multiverse, everything. Zamasu merged with everything because he does not have a body to seal his immortality in. And noticing that this is a fight that they can possibly not win, what did they do? They called the Omni King, aka Zeno, also known as Zeno. Zeno, with his two hands, not showing any possibly not showing any strain, casually said, "All of existence go away," and he erased existence. All right, so listen, if Goku cannot hold a candle to Zeno, what makes you think he can fight whatever the heck that is?
Whatever the Madoka.
People need to understand that it's not just logic from different shows. Exactly. People need to understand that it's not just logic from different shows, it's also logic from his show.
Fucking hell, Riff! What's the Riff gonna do?
Huh?
You never heard them be like, fucking hell, Riff!
Like, yes.
Riff, like, do something.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Goku and Vegeta had to fuse in order to do anything. That's when Zamasu was still in his, body. That's when he was still in his body. Aside from that, no. They're not that powerful against Infinite Zeno. Not Zeno. Infinite Zamasu.
I'm lying. Okay, I'm now drawing, for the chat up there, I am now drawing, my lamplighter design.
Hey, let's go. How am I doing? Tired. However, I'm fine. I am alright. I am speaking with a firefly.
A certain firefly. It's your favorite. It's your boy.
A rotund firefly.
Very rotund beast. Shut up.
You said it as well. Don't do it, Josh.
I know, I can say it, but you can't. It's...
Rotund beast. Rotund beast. Rotund beast.
Shut up!
What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't do anything.
Like, what are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
Some people in this generation would take that so wrong. We're gonna do sit on me.
Panda, you're a panda. What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
We're gonna do big guys.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
My favorite humor.
My fuck art. Fuck art. How's the art going along though?
Amazingly.
I tried to say fuck art in a British accent. It sounded so bad.
And you failed.
Yes. I'm not even gonna. Apologies for cursing on the stream, by the way. No, that I usually do say apologies. By the way, cursing is allowed on the stream, obviously. I don't know. I apologize whenever I say it.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Burger.
Movie back before you can say there was another good reference to the second movie.
Yeah, Kung Fu
Another
Panda.
good Kung Fu Panda reference.
Kung Fu Panda. And then he says, noodles.
My noodles.
My
I'll be real.
noodles.
One of my biggest childhood dreams was to try Mr. Pink's noodles.
Yeah, I think somebody actually made an actual recipe from Mr. Ping's noodles. Mr. Ping's noodles.
My God, I need to make it.
Mhm,
I'm
yes,
hungry.
yes. Mr. Ping's
need it.
Mr. Ping's noodles look watery, yet it looks very edible at the same time.
It's fucking decadent. Look at it.
Look at it. Anyways, does anybody, and I'm
Cheeseburger.
and I'm in a little bit of a darts. Not dart. I'm in a bit of a Ganks kick right now. Does anybody know who Ganks is?
Yes, you told me quite enough about gigs.
I know what.
Recall.
I know I told you. I'm asking the others.
Also, real quick, so I can get this out the way, when Wafi mentioned cheeseburger, another big thing of mine was to also try the cheeseburgers from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I just want to say that, put that out there. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, back to Gangs.
You have to say what the next tech talk's gonna be about. What's the next tech talk gonna be about?
Back to Gangs.
What is it gonna be about? Tell us, Uchu. Don't leave us in suspense.
No, I just said I always wanted to try the cheeseburger from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I don't know.
Hungry.
I was joking with you because that's what I usually say after mine. Uchu has a bunch of TED Talks.
What do you mean? Okay, I always wanted to try the cheeseburgers from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Because, like, you know how they just rain from the sky? Like, you're not telling me, like, if you just caught it, like, you wouldn't just want to just, like, have lunch right there.
Yes.
Like, just the whole premise of that movie made me so jealous. Why couldn't that be a thing? But I guess the main thing about it is, like, it's kind of scientifically wrong. Because, like, water can't be formed to make anything because you need carbon, and carbon's not in part of the H2O recipe. It's just hydrogen and oxygen. There's no carbon, and carbon forms, like, most of our foods. So,
Yes.
like, you need carbon. So unless it also takes in air, then maybe it does. Then maybe you have a chance. Well, maybe that and some nitrogen. But yet, I would really hoped that maybe one day, we could go on with that. We need a machine that turns water to food. But water and carbon into food.
What carbon food?
But that'd be awesome.
Such a nice
But
TED
don't think
Talk.
getting food from a machine is very
Such a
good, but
good
what
TED
not.
Talk.
Okay, look, if it's like without the whole premise of like, you know, chemical additives or like it's just like pure straight off molecules combination. So it's like identical to like the real thing.
Yes.
It could solve a lot of our problems. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. That was Uchu's
What's
TED
to say?
Talk.
What's to say? Like, you know, a lot of processed processed as well.
Yeah, true.
A lot of us eat processed foods, like you, sorry, like who's gonna be the hypocrite to me to say you can't eat? You like, I'm not gonna jump on you, Wafi, for this, but there's so many foods that come from the machines,
Yeah.
and with it comes with what is it like not like entirely, but most of it's coming from like with processed foods like chips, your pastas, your carbohydrates, your candy. You're gonna tell me candy's natural? Like the sugary sour worms in your pantry is natural?
It sounds like you went straight for the throat with that one.
No, no. I don't want it to be at all. I don't want it to be at all. But just saying, we're not too far off.
Yeah, no,
Anyways,
I'm teasing
that's
you.
what. Welcome to. Thank you for my TED talk. Go back to gangs now before I before I cry or something. I don't know.
Oh, dang. We're just gonna cry.
I follow you on Twitch. Is pretty good. Thank you.
Uh,
Hope you're enjoying the Delta Root content, even though like I can barely get myself to find the secret bosses. I'm just getting lost.
mm-hmm. Alright, now Ginks. Also, I might. I've been considering going on those Deltarune streams along with Urchu. However, I do not know if I'm even allowed to do so. I don't know.
Am I allowed?
Am I allowed? Am I allowed? There is
All I
Ginks.
say is no spoilers.
Yeah, no. Ginks. There is Ginks. Ginks, the Dragon Widow. They can use Silk and Dragon Energy while also adapting to other types of energies as well. The exceptions are Devil, Light, Break, and Death Energy. Ganks was created as a bargain between a Black Widow, unrelated to Toxic, and a Dragon Millipede to extend their reign and make them a fearful higher family. Ganks was the only hybrid offspring created, and their other siblings are full-blooded. Their siblings love and respect them and treat them highly. However, Ganks wants to be treated normally with a mutual level of respect and love. Their mother loved them and wished the best for them. Their father felt the same way. However, he had his own way of showing it. When Ganks was training with their family and parents, it was 10 times more brutal compared to other siblings due to them being a hybrid. Their soul and morality were nearly shattered and pushed towards their limitations. They confided with their mother, yet could barely confide with their father. Their father, Fang, had brutal and weird ways of training and showing love to Ganks. Ganks was convinced that he hated them and has had conflicting feelings towards him ever since. Other beings treat them with high other beings treat them with high respect and care not equal to other beings. They felt awful and wanted to feel equal and respected akin to everybody else. They could not make friends nor mates due to them being afraid and cautious around them. They could not feel happy nor understood until they read about a species called Devil Ants. And that's Ganks. That's Ganks. So any questions about Ganks, if you followed that?
Any questions? This will be on the test later.
This will be on the test later. If you fail, you have to sniff
There will
pencil
be no
lead.
credit. There will be no credit.
There'll be no credit as well. Bang, 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 until I tear you down, down, down. I want you in the ground. How's your outfit thing coming along, Richie?
Doing great. I'm currently doing some, not lineup, but like doing some sketching.
I see. Like that hug
Oh my
would be
god,
hugging.
Cupid's like,
Like the hug would be like hugging a cactus.
no.
Somebody said that hug would be like hugging a cactus from Gangs, I think. I can see that. However, Gangs likes others. Gangs likes beings. Not all beings, obviously. However, Gangs is gentle and caring.
Does gangs give 10 to 11k? TLC?
Yes, a lot. It may be painful, however they do.
Yeah, it is a cactus. Oh my god.
This is what we
I
said.
just saw that thing update. I just saw the thing update on my screen. It's like, oh my god, it is like a cactus.
Yeah. So I said, I'm doing this because I love you. The dad says, slamming his own son into the ground with another bitch's body slam. This is what love is.
Yeah, checks out.
It's not even only that. It's more so that he's kind of cold with it. He's kind of cold, yet, you know, he still loves his offspring. That's one way to put it, though. I'm doing this because I love you. Why are you making him sound like Omni-Man?
The divine love of me, Madonna, or Refana. Back your horror, right the boss alone.
You'll design a lot,
Alright,
though.
that's enough of
Thank
me.
you.
That's enough of me singing around. Otherwise, we'll get copyrighted.
I don't think you will. I mean, you're singing. This could have been excused as a cover. I did actually make it a thing to where, well, I did not really make it a thing. I was experimenting with it. I was experimenting with I was experimenting with ganks cannot really hurt you, whenever, you know, ganks cannot really hurt you at the times where they make their spikes a little bit lumpier. Then again, I thought, wait, that kind of.
Lumpy.
Yeah, so then I thought, wait, that kind of will not really make any sense. And then I was playing with the idea every now and then. I was thinking, wouldn't it be strange if ganks did that? However, at the same time, I guess it would make sense. However, at the same time, I do not know. And I was going back and forth with it. I don't know what to make of that. I think I will make. I think I know what to do with it. So ganks can make ganks can make their scales and shell lumpy. However, it's not that lumpy. There's still edges. However, you know, the edges do not really hurt you that much. I think I'll make it like that. It'll be like how a cat retracts its claws. Yeah. It could also be that. Yeah. I wonder if a full health character can use poison. I mean, Dart and, you know, her family can. They're Black Widows. I get it. They have venom. However, I made it to where they can have poison and venom. Ganks can definitely have poison. Ganks can definitely have poison, actually. Especially considering how both of their family have, you know, natural toxins. So yeah. Both of her parents have natural toxins, so yeah. They're an interesting character, though. I was a little bit hesitant with drawing ganks as I currently am doing right now. I was a bit hesitant because I was thinking, wow, this is kind of hard to follow. Let me look up the reference. Speaking of poison, if you hit by Dart, how fast you're dying? If Dart hits you with poison, how fast would you die? It depends on how much poison she wants to put on you.
Now I'm scared. Fuck.
What do you mean? Why you?
How much does she like to put? What's the number that she goes for? She's like, maybe 20. 30. What's the number? Are we safe?
All I'm gonna say is 100% poison is a guarantee. Is 100% poison is her trying to go for a guaranteed, fatal blow.
Oh shit,
Yes.
it's 100%.
10%.
It's like asking, like after rolling a nat 20 in like D&D, does that hit? Nat 20 hit. I'm like, bro.
This is why I said, hey, let's give it a 50. I'm feeling good today.
Be in a good mood.
I will say 0% is, not no poison. 10%, she's trying to make you ache a bit. Ache just a tad. She's trying to make you ache a bit. 20%, she's attempting to paralyze you. 30% paralysis with an aching pain as soon as you regain movement. 40% that, but 2 times worse. 50%, she's playing with the idea of either, you know, of either paralyzing you for a good while and or killing you. 60%, she's getting a little serious. She might be actually trying to make you ache with extreme pain, not even trying to paralyze you at this point.
Are you implying that the times that she makes you ache and when she literally paralyzes you, she's not being serious?
Yeah, she's not being serious.
She's not being serious when she paralyzes you. Got it. Okay. But I'm feeling a little evil right now. 101%. Yeah, that's literally it, Mike.
Yes.
So wait, does that imply that she just does it for funnies? Like, here, we'll have a 30% on me, on the house.
Yes.
It's like you're in bed, like, bro.
Yeah, it can be like that, yes. It can be like that.
Bro. That's not nice. You don't paralyze people for funnies. God.
Rules of nature players in the back.
God, I thought we were cool. I thought we were cool.
I thought we were cool. A 70%, she is thinking about killing you. Yeah, she's thinking about killing you. However, not enough to the point where she would actually go through with it. She's still trying to make you ache with pain. 80%, she is getting to the point where she may actually do a lethal dose. It all depends on how she feels about it. It all depends on how she feels like against her opponent later on. If the opponent is a murderer, then yes, it really depends on how she feels later on. If that doesn't kill her, she may consider going a bit higher. So that's 80%. To put it in TLDR, 80%, she is getting very serious. However, she is still toying with the idea of going for the fatal blow. 90%, she may actually want to kill you. However, she's holding herself back to see how things play out. You should be in excruciating pain past 80. A lot of excruciating pain on 90. 100%, she wants you dead. She wants you dead. Yes.
God. So what's 101% as like reiterated by some of the chatters by Mike? What does 101% do?
If she actually manages
do
to...
you just like combust? Spontaneously combust?
If she somehow manages to do a 101%, I would say that you might see your veins turn black as it's protruding through your skin. That's how much toxins there are. She went past her limit. That's how much toxins and poison you have in yourself.
So essentially, you know what it is? It's like 100% you're dead, 101% you're fine. You're just pretty bloated. You're just pretty bloated with how much toxicness in your body, toxins there are on your body. It's like, oh my god.
I would say, if you do survive 101, then you have a fate worse than death. You are you're in incredible, excruciating pain for the past 12 hours.
Light work, no reaction.
Like with the reaction, I'm Australian.
Light work, no reaction. He's like, I'll be fine. Have you ever had a fridge fall on top of you? Can't be that bad. What if they're a masochist? Yeah, what if they're silk?
Oh, I actually toyed with that idea at one point. Here's the thing. You know that stinger on Bug's abdomen, on Bug's thorax?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, here's the
I can
thing.
take it.
No, here's the thing. Silk thrives in the idea of Bug using it against them at some point because Silk has read in Devilant biology, and this is true. Devilants, while having not that many poison, and no, while not having not that many venom within their stingers, they can still pack a good punch. The amount, good punch. The amount, a good punch. The amount does not equate. Basically, the quantity does not evade. What? The quantity does not equate to the quality. The quantity does not equate to the quality. I cannot speak. Wow. The quantity does not equate to the quality. That's what I'm trying to say. So basically, yeah, they may not have that much, and they can always regenerate more. However, it'll still make you wish that, you got put into a coma because of how painful it is. Silk looks forward to that at some point, whenever Silk spars with Bug. And honestly, I do not think anybody wants to see what could happen with that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I do not think anybody wants to see Silk get stung by Bug. I don't think that'll be the best sight at all. um what if so I will say if Dart were to poison Silk, Silk would make it very uncomfortable for Dart. Dart would understand it because Dart herself is a masochist, however, it'll get to a point where Dart will be uncomfortable. uh, Imagine making Dart uncomfortable from that, and she herself is a masochist.
The crazy stuff I see on Twitter.
What? What did you see?
I'm thinking like ever since like not to roll back, but we're rolling back a little bit to the basic digital circus, but I'm seeing a lot of Kaufmo memes popping up, and it's like in every fandom.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
And then randomly I see like random Rainbold Watcher, and it's like in the FNAF universe. It's like, what the hell am I looking at? I think it's FNAF, or if it's like, I'm pretty sure it's FNAF. It's a reference to Sister Location. Like, when the workers are like, they're just hanging about
Yes.
in the at the fifth night.
Yes.
Yeah, they put a Watcher character in there.
Oh
And
my
it's
gosh.
so
Oh my
good.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Just hanging out, like, no. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. I see. God, I have an ugly laugh. I have an ugly laugh. You see a lot of Kaufmo memes that are about his ass. What? What? Waffy says Silk cracks their neck and licks their lips, slowly look up, and be like, that has a kick to it. And Dart says, what? All right, what the fuck? Wow. I could actually see them doing that.
Alright, that's enough of me going on Twitter. I'm back.
Man.
I'm so cursed. But yeah. That's a little kick to it.
That's a
Damn,
little
it's
kick
a little
to it.
spicy. It's a little spicy. Why is it so spicy? At this point, like, Dot is just like, it's just disdain.
Disdain.
It's just disdain in her eyes. It's like, no.
Imagine.
You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
Imagine the amount of out of pocket reaction. Imagine Yeah, yes. Imagine the amount of out of pocketness in order to get that reaction from a fellow masochist. Notice a masochist, however, she does have her standards. Silk, they push those standards.
Standards, what are those?
Standards, what are those?
Oh, Isa says, also me, I want to see what happens when bugs sting silk. Oh,
Wait, what?
it start with Tendra disgust me. Yeah, it's that one.
Wait,
I know
what?
the exact one.
Is that with the tendril? Oh yeah, I don't know. What I mean.
I know the exact face where the freak out
Yeah,
stretches the freak.
yeah. With the freak out, such the freak.
Freak needs to freak you.
Hold on. There was another one.
They don't compare to Markiplier in terms of masochism.
Somebody said Silk is the kind of character that if they stop smiling, actually run. Yes, that is
Yeah.
that is canon. That is
Yeah.
canon.
That is quite true.
Yes, that's
I
canon.
was there. I was there. I was the potted plant in the corner. I was playing prop hunt. Crazy.
Wow. Yeah, there were a lamp.
That was a lamp.
Yes. However,
So,
yes, I have made that canon. I have made that canon way before that was even stated by Wafi. I have made it canon as to where if you actually manage to make Silk stop smiling, that's not even them not only not being interested in you, it means they actually want you dead and or, on a very rare occasion, that's just a resting face. I don't
like, it's like the dice. Screw those dice. Like you're just getting the sharp end of the stick.
Yes, yes, I have made it canon. I've made that canon back then. Yes, I have made it canon that Silk does actually have dice to help you choose how you want to die. Oh, Uchu, I noticed that was exactly like Nagamo.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's exactly like Nagamo. I never noticed that. Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, we were talking about. Was it that Sakamoto days?
Yeah, Sakamoto days. It is exactly
Yeah.
like Nagamo.
Oh my god. Yeah, it literally is. Silk up to being stung. Oh, that's the stuff. Darn. Okay, I'm done here. Someone's like, wait, no, come back. Drinks poison like fine aged one. Yeah, that checks out.
Yes. Yes.
And yes, Silk's face gets numb. Yeah, they can't smile anymore. Took so much poison that they actually can't smile anymore. He can't tell whether he should run or should give more.
Yeah.
They can't talk.
Yes.
It's like, okay, Silk, you're having a little stroke there. You,
You bored me.
me.
It's the
most
worst
possible
possible.
thing they could say to you. Wrap it up as over. Yeah.
Go straight for the kill as well.
Yeah, get your blanket, tuck yourself in, it's good night.
Yes. I'm getting bored. You go straight for the kill.
What's that expression? I'm trying to think of the expression. You know the guy looking up and it's like this sort of like bluish
Yeah, I know what you mean.
guy
He,
that's like looking up. Yeah, that.
yeah, he looks horrified and stuff.
You blow me. Oh,
Oh, I see.
nah. Nah.
I apologize. 5'5" spider.
I want to apologize for my previous actions.
I
A formal apology letter.
You do know-
Deeply written, 2 pages long.
you doing those typical YouTube apology videos? I am sorry. I have not been the honest person that you expected to see from
Yeah,
me.
that one. It's like, I'm sorry. Pulls out the ukulele. You want YouTube apology? There's one.
Yeah. Not joking for a minute. I'm actually curious about something where you're curious about waffle.
Inspire me right now. Let's go.
Inspired me right now. Hey, look at that. I'm inspiring
I
somebody.
made a severe lapse in my judgment.
I made a severe lapse in my judgment. Not that it'll matter. I think Silk will still kill you. Only if you're a
To
murderer.
her is
Only if you're a
to
murderer.
her is human. I apologize.
Only if you're a murderer. Only if you're a murderer. Silk does not kill the innocent. I have confirmed that Silk is an anti-hero. um, if Silk is like super intense and smiling, super wily,
That
Wop,
sort of crazed state
uh,
that
uh,
would head pats calm them down? Does physical touch make them calm?
hold on. I had a brain fart for a minute. For some reason, I couldn't read for a minute. Oh, my bad. All right, hold on. Hold on. If Silk is like super intense and smiling, super wily, like they in a sort, they're in, they're in a sort,
Yeah.
in a sort of crazed state. Would headpats make them calm? Would physical touch make them calm down? You know what will make Silk calm down? It's if you say, hey, so we're done fighting. Silk will be a little disappointed. However, they would ultimately agree. If you're not fighting, if you're not,
No.
if you're not fighting, then the best thing to do is to ask, "Hey, are you all right?" And Silk may actually revert back to normal, and say, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. What do you ask?" Because it makes them conscious of what they might be doing around that time. That's the best thing to do. Physical touch will make them think, "Oh, you're trying to hurt me." I like that. Oh
Nice
gosh.
chatting to you, but I gotta animate anywho. Hope you guys have a nice day. See you later, bye.
My mic. Bye, Mike. All right. So listen, Uchu. You know how Waffy got the pronouns wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I reposted the pronouns 3 days ago, and then people were asking me,
Don't worry.
yeah, and people were asking me why I reposted it. I don't know. Why did I? It's funny.
How to defeat. Don't worry. If you ever forget, just remember. Just use they.
Yes, please
Don't
use
worry.
they.
Bug will forgive you. Bug will forgive you. Even if it's like randomly saying if you don't accidentally, for goodness readers sake, like forget what to call Dart, just they.
Yes,
If you forget how to who like what bug is, just they.
they.
We don't know. Just say they.
In fact, one of Bug's pronouns actually is they. That's one of his pronouns.
Alright. Small errors aside.
By the way, I'm not coming after anybody. I'm not coming after you, Waffy. I'm merely stating. I've mentioned their pronouns so many times.
I probably have this question actually.
Yes.
You know how we had that talk where it was like you said like they had like at 30% of poison
Yes,
where
yes.
Dot like can paralyze, but she's still not taking you seriously.
Yes.
Has there ever been an incident where that has happened?
Yes. Multiple. Mind you, the characters of Fallen Hill, they do not only hunt murderers. There's also rogue assassins and rogue beings. Some of them will hunt them, especially if they're too much for the officers, to take care of. Yes, there are officers in Fallen Hill. If they're too much for the officers to take care of, sometimes they get involved. Not by request of not by request of the, you know, uh, how do I say, not by request of the higher bodies and or higher beings of, certain towns, not by request of the law. They consciously get themselves involved. Bug, however, here's the thing. He does not kill them. He beats them until they're unconscious and then throws them in jail. That's what he does because he does not really kill unless he feels as if he actually has to, you know? And the thing is, if they do not change after that, the worst punishment you could get from Bug is him getting knife and or dart to deal with you. So it's either you stop there and or you deal with his two friends who have a very sadistic side. um, Dart, however, Dart has had instances where she did use her poison, and the things that she does afterwards, either she leaves you there to rot, she drinks your blood, or she eats you.
Ugh.
She's a spider. What did you expect? She's a
No blood. Disgusting.
yeah. So yeah.
If you want some blood, go to the blood bank. I'm sure they have plenty in stock.
No, Dart has more standards than that.
What do you mean standards?
Dart does have standards.
It's clean. It's clean.
All right.
You could, if you're sucking the blood of of the random bug that you just come across.
Yes.
To say like one they're probably drinking a lot. Maybe they have internal issues. What if they have sickle disease? What if they have sort of hemophilia? You could actually hurt them really badly because if they have hemophilia where they can't close the wound easily, you're just putting them in more danger. Well, why?
Uh-huh.
Give yourself a clean supply. Why do we have to get it from? We have to get it straight from the source because flicks her dramatically. It's fresh.
It's fresh. Yes, exactly. That's how she. Yes, exactly. That's how she thinks.
Yes, it's also fresh in the freezer. Look in the fridge and get it there from there. Go get it refrigerated. Silk is the type of character who would randomly show up at your house, let themselves in, flop on your couch, and make themselves completely at home. And honestly, you just yeah.
Yeah, because who's actually going to tell Silk to leave? Who's going to be the one to stand up to them? Bugwood.
Crazy.
And Bulb would, obviously.
No.
Yes, Bulb would do it. Bulb would do it.
Get the bug spray.
Shut up, Bulb would do it.
I'm not doing shit. You're not getting my house.
Exactly. So why don't you stand up to them and tell them to leave?
Because then I have the recreation of that previous drawing I did and I sent to you a few times already.
The recreation? Wait, hold on.
Hold on, I have it in here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You mean yeah, Bulb looking at Silk, right?
Silk looking down and Bob looking back up at me. Nah.
Silk is only 5'5". You're taller than them. You'll be fine.
I'm taller than 1 inch.
Exactly, you're taller.
We'll be fine, hopefully.
You'll be
We'll be
fine.
fine.
Yeah, you're
Back
tall.
away.
You're taller.
Back away.
You're more powerful
Back
than
away
Silk.
slowly.
You're taller.
I feel like I just need to catch him off guard, and I think we'll be fine.
How are you gonna catch them off guard? You gotta remember they're a masochist.
Yeah, and what's to say they won't like it?
So either you wail at them, having the most uncomfortable time of your life, or you just escort them out.
So escort them out. Escort them out. Just say, you know what you say?
Yes.
I'm doing some spring cleaning. I need you to leave.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna be spraying the room with Dettol. I'm spraying the room with Dettol, or disinfectant. It's gonna be hard to breathe for a little bit, so you need to leave this room, and then you do that with every room in the house.
I feel like they would wait outside your house until you're done.
That's the part, right?
Yes.
That's the part where that's why you call your mates.
Call your mates? What do you mean?
Not like that, like in Australian lingo, it's like
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like Bug, I need you to go get your orb weaver. It's lost and it's outside my door. I need you to get it.
You're saying it like they're a dog.
Get it out. I can take him. I was found with both of my arms and my eyes ripped out in a ditch 4 days later. Yeah.
I
I could take him, I was proud with both my arms and I
Also, to make the previous one my ass, I'm curious on how they react to the question, is it moral to kill someone who's trying to kill you? And then started singing, oh no.
How to react to the question, is it moral to kill someone who's trying to kill you? Yeah, yeah. I mean, they'll fully believe it. Yeah. More bug fit art and more OC interactions. You can do so. You can do so. Excuse me. So look over there, another fighter.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Look, there's a murderer on the loose. Where?
That's if they don't catch up to you. Like that's the thing.
Where? You point over to like a fence in the distance. Over there, go get him.
Get him, pal.
Not the itsy bitsy spider took the buggy out. Out came their brains and the blood came pouring out. That's crazy.
What
Wanna do more bug fan art and OC interactions? Oh yeah, definitely. I love fan and stuff. I'm like, as a person who does a lot of fan art, we love it.
Mm-hmm. Uchu loves me. Uchu loves Bug.
Shut up. In your dreams.
I don't even dream about it. Joke's on you, haha.
In your dreams. I'm still getting over the fact about like what you called me last time when we streamed when we were doing that on stream. I'm still getting over it. The recovery is insane. I feel like I need to go to therapy for that one. Screw
you. Cause I called you that word.
It was so bad I had to put your PNG model down. I had to put it down and like down onto the screen. It was that bad.
Mission accomplished.
Accomplished.
Oh god, that was so good. That was so good. You sounded so disgusted. It was so good. I did a good.
I did a good. I hate you. I hate you.
For anybody who wants context, I called Uchu a certain name that I would. It was a pet name.
I will not be reiterating.
I'll not be reiterating. I'm not gonna let people hold that over my head. I will not reiterate.
Don't worry, you'll find it on my channel. You can go to twitch.tv/, and then we purposely cut off the bit. We purposely cut it off. It should be my last stream. You can find it there. I mean, I'm not kidding, but like, don't do it.
Yeah. Well, you purposely cut that bit out?
Yeah, I purposely cut it out. Definitely the kind of character to say more corny shit. Like, bring it on! I can take all of you at once, killing two birds with one stone. Oh my god.
Leon Kennedy, basically. Just sent you a DM on what Waffy said. What? Hold on. Who's DMing me and I'm streaming? That's humorous. That's humorous. Wow. The Squirtle running gif. As I said, also got a question besides. Is Kill says also got a question besides Toxic and Venom. Could Bug take out the Black Widow pantheon of gods by himself, since he could take on Dark Lord Toxic? If not, he could take them with his parents. Here's the thing. All right, so I mentioned this. Bug can take on Dart. Bug did in a technical way defeat Dart, and he's very adaptable. You know, he's very adaptable towards Dart. However, Lord Toxic, as it stands right now, he can pretty much only injure Toxic. He can't kill her as it stands.
The only way for him to hold somewhat of a chance is if he was with his parents. I'll say that. His parents. I'll say that. If he was with his parents, he might be able to stand a chance. Then again, he's not that powerful enough to, kill Toxic. Nor would he ever, Because why would he kill Dart's mother? You have to think about that. Why would he kill Dart's mother? Um, Aside from that, he's a good guy. Ugraba. 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 I'm quoting Crash Bandicoot. I'm quoting the Aku Aku mask. Ugraba. Ugraba. Race to win, race to win, race to win. My back. Unrelated to what is currently being talked about. I actually once wore a crop top. Anyways, I'm drawing something. I'm
You can't just say that.
I'm drawing something that I think will be interesting. I can't just say that.
Yeah, I need a timeout. Hold on. I'm gonna go get some food.
Yeah.
I can't with you right now. But how was it though?
How was it?
Good?
It was a one-time thing with my sister because we both joked, wouldn't it be funny if I wore a crop top? And then I wore a crop top jacket. And my sister said I pulled it off, and then I said, "Oh, I did not think that I did." And then she said, "No, you did. You did." This was years ago, by the way.
Someone draw that.
Don't. Well, as a matter of fact, no. I'll beat them to it. I'll beat them to it. I'll draw it.
I think he wants it.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat them to it. I'm gonna beat them to it.
Oh, you're gonna. I thought you said you're gonna beat him up. No, let's beat them to it. Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna beat them to it. If they're gonna do that, I'm gonna beat them to it.
Alright, do it then.
Do it.
Crop top leather jacket.
Crop top leather jacket.
How do you share it? You post it and then you at Bugs account.
Yeah. You at Bugs accounts at Bugs at night.
Community post. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some food.
Go get some food.
Are there consequences to killing pantheons of gods, or would it be a way of earning respect, fear? There are consequences. There are. There are. Also, one day I do want to get leather jacket dyed to have it look like the bi flag. I think it would be look cool. Oh, look at that. That'd be neat. Bi flag. Okay, my god. Okay, my god. Okay, my god. Okay, my god. I should have bought some chips earlier today. Earlier today. Alright, timeline. Excuse me. Give me a second. Remember the name. Also, Bug. I hope you're enjoying watching Doggo. Can you hear me in the background? Yes, I am watching Doggo in the background. What chips have you gotten? I've not gotten any chips. I said I wish I got chips.
Hello,
Greetings, Uchi.
I'm back. Roasted potatoes, carrots, and a whole lot of pickled stuff, and olives,
That's
and
neat.
garlic.
And
I
Garrett.
know you're jealous.
I'm jealous because I'm hungry right now.
Oh, bye bye, Flock. It's rain trap.
Alright. I'm thinking on how Bug would handle my OC Strider in a fight, and honestly, I think Bug has a great chance to take Strider down. I don't have an opinion on it because I don't know much about your character, if at all. I do not know about your character. I think I've seen them, however, I do not know that. I do not know anything about that character.
Needable confidence, like me. Bold solos. Just kidding. They solo first into the coffin, 6 feet under.
You think Bulb can beat Bulb?
Depends on how lucky they are.
Yes, I was about to say that because don't they have absurd luck? I, even then, I feel like it might be a draw. And Nora, and yeah, I think it might be a draw because Bug did not take Bulb down, and Bulb has figured out some way to luck out. And I think the luck would be so good that either um Bulb just keeps evading because of their luck, and or Bulb finds a way to luck out and run away. And then I think Bug would just be confused and say, "All right, I guess it's a draw."
Yeah, I'm just saying. Bob could survive as like someone who's like wanted or like who's like on a sort of like poster. They'll
Yes.
just keep looking out. The bounty just keeps going higher.
The bounty would say the bounty the bounty would have 1 million fire, and the main reason why Boba's wants is because just get this lucky piece of crap, please.
Just get this piece of shit dead or not dead. Just get him already.
God, it's so.
Recent actual menace. Just get them out.
Get them in the ground, 6 feet alive. I don't care. Just contain them. Somebody, please.
It's like one of those it's like a rare shiny Pokemon sighting.
Yeah.
Just lucky enough just to find him, let alone just lucky enough just to catch him. Bro, I feel like it's like the white stag from Silk Song.
Yeah.
This rare creature, we must follow it. And it's there. Buggy okay with me mentioning another channel? He was going to tell Az about it. He's just asking.
Baba.
He's just asking a question.
Another channel? Oh yeah, sure, go ahead as long as you're not, attempting to promote your own channel. Go ahead.
crazy.
I feel like one of Bulb's tactics for getting out of being captured is persuasion.
Unironically.
And ironically, it would be persuasion, I think.
That or confusion.
Confusion.
He's like, I am not gonna go down to a character who hasn't even been finished with the rendering yet. Character looks at themselves, they're not rendered. Bye.
I'm not going down to a character. Hold on, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. All right, we're back. We're back.
I'm eating olives.
I'm eating olives.
I love olives.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, definitely solos, just saying.
Well,
Anyways.
definitely solos.
Just do not spread a rumor that they're a bad person, okay? I can't have silk on my ass.
Well,
Please. I beg.
a big.
I feel like the luck is just gonna turn to torture. Ah, you're lucky you can't die, huh? Well, it's gonna make this process a lot more sweeter.
Let's
Ah,
go.
ah.
Fire. Uh-oh. Fire. Before. Bang, 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 bang until
He
it's.
doesn't appear to notice us. I notice you. I see you.
I know. I noticed you all. I am focused drawing for a bit. Hold on, give me a minute.
He's locked in.
Yes, I'm locked in.
Pulling thick 720s and like Fortnite. I don't know. He's building a wall.
All right, now I'm gonna have a talk with you after this. Anyways,
What can I say, Bug? I'm so funny.
what can I say? I'm so funny. I don't care. Shakes my hair. Hey, that rhymed.
Thanks.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Sorry, but the only thought that came into my head was
Yes.
like when you said shakes your hair. I was imagining your Bug character, but just like head banging really hard. It's just like the fluff is just like shifting.
Yes. Yes. Um. That and Bug can. Whenever Bug, aside from the antenna twitch thing, whenever Bug feels like he has something in his hair, in his fur, he does a thing where you know how dogs shake, right? You know
Yeah.
how dogs shake whenever they're wet and or they just shake in general.
No Bug. No, not in the house.
Not in the house.
I just mopped.
Mom, come on. He says, "Come on, Mom, come on."
Do you want to sleep in
No.
the basement?
Want to sleep in the basement, Bug? No, I'm good.
No. Good. You want roommate?
You want roommates?
Shut up.
I can guarantee you, they're not the quietest roommates.
They get very loud, especially when I start pulling on their arms.
she goes, "Isn't that right?" Then bangs on the door, and then you hear screaming. And then she says, "Shut up!" And then they all shut up.
She's like, shut up, they stop whining. I don't mind the Bug, I haven't fed them yet. I think out on lunch.
He says, "Mom, he says, Mother, what if I told you? What if I told you about kidnapping more murderers and torturing them?" And then she says, "But it's fun." She's like, sound like a kid, but it's fun.
Yeah. I was literally endorsed by a very peculiar individual. Who would that be? Silk at the window. Hey.
Silk, for some reason has a country accent. She says, oh god, you gotta be saying shit. Silk says, oh god,
Howdy, neighbor.
they said, "Howdy, neighbor. You may remember me as Silk, Blue Devil." I was down in Weave South. However, they told me to go on a they told me to travel for a while because they could not deal with me getting into so many fights with random beings. I like fighting people.
It's so perfect.
I got that whole bit from a Storytime animator. I do not take credit for that. although it stuck with me for a while. Bug just says, what? Bug says, what are you talking about? You want to come out and meet, neighbor? No, I'm good. Come on, I'll be very tender with you. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm witnessing the chaos. Yes,
I'll be as warm as a brisket with you.
No, Silk, that's not how it works. I'm a sexual, Silk.
And I don't have a disclosed gender. It's up to
No. Yeah, that too. Bug says, Bug says, Bug says, I do not. Bug says, I'm asexual.
Bug says, I'm asexual. Silk says, and I do not have a disclosed sexuality nor gender. Take it how you will, sweet cheeks. Oh no, oh no. Wait, why are you country? What do you mean? I've been speaking like this. I've been speaking like this all the time. Huh?
Just switches up randomly.
Just to try and make him look to attempt to make him look crazy. I was speaking like this all the time. Do you need to lie down? Oh gosh.
Is it a kind of thing every time like Silk is like on like with Bloodlust they just have a country accent?
So so the thing is, Silk, Silk obviously has a showman demeanor. However, they also have an acting demeanor. You know, they have the
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
yes, they have an unhinged actor demeanor, meaning that for random reasons they would either switch up their accents, switch up their presentation, stuff like that. Anything, either because they feel like it and or because it fits the current situation. At random times, and mind you, Silk is Korean coded. Silk is Korean. However, at times Silk will at times have a British accent, have an Australian accent just for the bit, and that's it. At times, at times.
No, not my Australian accent. No.
I think at times Silk.
No.
I think at times when Silk tries some bad food, Silk might say, "It's freaking raw." What? What? Oh god.
No. No.
Man, I remember this when I was in the bush.
No, dude, get out of the bush. That's my home.
What do you think? What do you think?
No.
What do you think, Bo? It reminds you of the bush, eh, mate?
No, get out. We don't have old in here. Get out.
Oh my gosh.
Peripheral chatters. I feel like I have to explain it.
Uh-huh.
My OC and their universe lives in a obviously separate universe, no way related to bugs.
Exactly.
Or Hill.
Yes.
But my one's more set into the Australian bush.
Yes.
We call it the bush. So my universe it's centered around an area called the bush, which is very Australian oriented, Australian rural specifically. But yeah, it's specifically about that. But yeah, do not come next to the bush.
Stay within your own. Beware of the enclosure.
Stay in your own. Stay in your own universe. Stay in your enclosure. Do not put the head through the cage. Do not poke the stick at the lion.
Did I put the lion? What? Bobo eat it.
No. Stop it. I'm not that hungry. I'll only bite if there's a marshmallow at the end of it. Nice toasted marshmallow.
A nice toasted marshmallow. Don't you... Wait, did people stop talking? I feel like they stopped talking. I feel like they stopped talking.
We were just too funny. We were just so funny that everyone just like went quiet. They were dying so hard they can't. I love s'mores! Yeah!
I love s'mores!
Yeah, he's my marshmallows!
My
The dog
marshmallows!
barking. The dog barking. They go, woo. They're always barking. I think it might be a neighbor who's like walking out the front, and the dog is like provoking our dogs, so then they start barking.
Oh, is it? I did
Yeah,
that!
it would be like dog walks by another dog, they immediately, establishing their territory.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. So either that or they're having a very fluid conversation about, I don't know, the weather.
Yeah, the weather.
Have you had them with Hershey's chocolates and cream chocolate instead? No, no, I have not had them with Hershey's uh cookies and cream chocolate instead. I've not had s'mores with Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate. I never did.
I never had a s'more. I want to try one.
You never had a s'more?
We never had one, no.
Why?
It's American.
Any country can improvise it. What do you mean?
I don't have enough campfires.
You can just roast it over. Ah,
Have you ever had fairy bread?
fairy bread.
Yeah. Have you ever had fairy bread? You can easily improvise that. Why come you never tried it?
Let me see what fairy bread is. Let me see what fairy bread is.
White bread, spread with butter, topped with sprinkles. Specifically hundreds and thousands.
Oh, no, that looks delectable though. It looks like a sugar cookie.
It's bread.
I know. I'm saying it looks like a sugar cookie. What are you trying to say, Uchu? You trying to say I'm dumb, Uchu? That's kind of disrespectful, Uchu. I mean, I do not know, Uchu. I have a feeling that you've been disrespecting me for a long while, Uchu. I'm kidding.
No, Buzz. Maybe it's like, I don't know. You feel like you might forget some friends every now and then. Maybe a certain fly that gets like tackled down by a spider. Like in some cave and like gets forgotten about. Like
I swear. You are always on about that. I swear. He never forgot about. He never forgot about Bullet. He never did.
Why didn't he say anything?
You did say so. I swear, he never forgot about Bullet. All right, he thought
Like,
Bullet was well.
Where was that? Damn, where's Bullet at?
He thought they were all right. All right, and then he got sidetracked with Lord Toxic.
Forgets about one like significant member of the party. He's like, yeah, let's go fight the boss now.
He skips the side quest. Another bulb for the fans?
Another bolt for the Where?
I'm drawing it.
For me? Again?
Again?
For reference, Cheddars, he has probably drawn both more than me at this point. Bro, I think he might be the fan. Not gonna lie, I feel like you definitely have drawn my own character more than me at this point. Like, genuinely. Genuinely. I don't know how the hell you do that and why.
I don't know. They look endearing. They're cool.
They look endearing. Crazy.
Yeah. Especially with that bald head.
Old ass head. What'd you do? Did you wax it? Did you wax it dry? Like just like pull my hair out. Snatch your wig. No.
That's the whole wig.
Like stole their hair. Hold on.
Bob, my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could Bob theoretically just snatch off their hair just for a bit? They probably could.
They probably could. They probably could.
The thing is that they could, and it's funny. The only thing that's left is the back strand of the head, the curly bit. It's just that.
I feel like, and I kind of headcanon this. I feel like Bulb is capable of doing almost anything as long as it's funny. It has to be funny, otherwise it does not work.
It has to be funny. I feel like the only other thing they can do, ironically, if they do want to like have that strength, is like they get specifically kind of more realistic to the animal that they're part of.
Yes.
So, to be realistic, Bob would grow another pair of hands.
Yeah, I can see that.
If they were forced in a fight, they would grow another pair.
Exactly. They will get. I noticed that you said in a fight.
But right after they are going to comment about how they need a new pair, like they're going to need a new shirt because they just ripped some holes in it.
I know what. You're just gonna
Bob's
have.
ultimate tech is the bolt. It is unironically not the bolt flashbang, but a flashbang because they fireflies. They have the lantern on the back.
Yes, me and
So
Uchu.
then they just
Yes,
glow.
Me and Uchu did actually talk a joke about that. The think fast. The think fast thing.
Hey, fast chocolate nuts. So yes, they could unironically do the think fast chocolate nuts, but they just do it with their butt because like it's just the lantern part of the firefly.
think fast chocolates.
But yeah, would they kill? No, they live to be a nuisance. That's what they are.
Exactly. How can you be
And that's why they have the big bounty. They just won't just kill someone already. It would be more merciful to just do that instead of whatever you're doing.
Exactly. Not to mention, how can you be a nuisance if there's nobody else around to be a nuisance for?
Exactly.
I have to think about that.
Big brain.
Exactly. They're trying to keep them alive so that they can annoy them for later. It's so simple.
It's so simple. It's also very much if people out there draw them like with a mean face, like those typical human faces, and absolutely mean to hell and back. It's kind of canon technically because they can just do that if it's funny enough. So if it's funny enough, yeah, they can do that. Yeah, checks out. It's got that sort of cartoon logic, but so long as it's funny, it works.
Yeah, exactly.
And in saying that, it can sort of like downplay, downplay as a weakness because they have to make it funny for it to work. And what's to say it would be funnier if they actually lost.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's a double-edged sword. So I'd rather just skedaddle, do the cartoon running sound effect, just run. Oh, if you have a pair of wings, you can fly. Oh wait, I do.
Oh wait, I do. Who said that?
I forgot. I forgot they could kind of do that.
They just forget that they could fly.
My favorite idiot.
Our neighbor.
Silk. No.
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 Our
So
neighbor,
this is
our
why
neighbor.
Bug's characters of Fallen Hill will stay in Fallen Hill, and my character will stay in the bush. Bob will stay in the bush and will not leave. When Bob do the pistol shrimp punch, hold on, let me have a look.
Oh, that thing. Oh wait, are you talking about the peacock shrimp? Uchu, did you know that the peacock shrimp, this tiny thing, has one of the fastest punches out of? No, it has the fastest punches.
That shrimp?
Yeah,
That shrimp?
yes, it has the fastest punch ever. The fastest and strongest punch out of any mammal. You wanna know how powerful it is? Apparently, not only does it create shockwaves in the water, it vaporizes the water slightly because of how powerful the punch is, and it is strong enough to break through a shoe, even a boot, straight to your skin, and cause it to swell up and bleed.
Wow.
These things hunt crabs.
Wow.
Wow,
I'm actually impressed.
yes. It's such a crazy little thing.
That's awesome, though.
I can't believe.
Do it.
Huh?
if you call them a name,
Yeah,
call them a name that's way too intimate or a name that's very insulting, they probably would.
I think I once called.
And so long as it's funny, they could do it.
Yes, I think I once called. I think I once called Bulb a name. I think it was. I think it was Flicker Mater or something. I think it was Flicker Mater, and then I said, "There is no way that actually sounds like an actual Firefly insult." Because
Hey, non-canon crossover eventually, so long as it's non-canon, and yeah, so long as it's funny. Like that's why I'm. No, unironically, that's why I have Bulb as an art fight. Art fight because one, everyone gets to have fun with drawing characters, and two, I'm just putting the character out into the world, seeing what they do with it. And unironically, it could fit because Bulb is just that much of a menace,
Yeah.
to society, sobriety, and everyone in between.
yeah,
See what happens. What was it? I had character permissions I updated. Hold on, let me read through them. Hold on, where is my character permissions? Bob, where are you? I need to pull up my art file on the site. Where is it? Alright. Character permissions. Let's just go through the thing. Dubious chaotic Nightbug, that is my Sona. Not to be confused with Nightbug, that is Bug's last name. Meatball, 21-year-old, will update on my birthday. Adult who loves bludging, which is an Australian lingo for, mucking around and doing not your job. Playing games with online friends and coming up with angsty and tragic lore for their Odysseys. So, unironically, also me. So, Bulb technically has their Odysseys. But it's also my OC.
imagine
It's
if
really funny.
imagine if Bulb's OC is a human named Uchu.
Should we do that? That's funny. Oh my god, crossover.
It is
Yeah.
right there. The opportunity is right there.
Yeah, let's make that canon. Shit. That's funny. Generally, not much lore happening with this creature because they represent me, my body, and my identity. Consider them a joke character for their act and behave in a typical game universe that breaks the fourth wall for the bit. Other than that, do mind that they do not have a comically large sized mallet in their bag, but it could fit in there.
I did not know the mallet part. Wow.
So other than that, do mind that they do not actually have a comically large mallet in their bag, but it could fit in there because cartoon logic, am I right? So yeah, so they don't actually have a comically large size mallet in there, but it could
Yes.
fit in there, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
And just for reference, chat, it's like a messenger bag sort of size.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, character permissions. Bulb is fine for the mildly suggestive works, but please do not mind it. But please do mind that they're arrow ace, agosexual, and keep you romantic if you want to get specific. So definitely wouldn't be doing that with intent. Bulb is fine with gore, violence, and body horror, but please be gentle. They're very sensitive. Bulb is A-okay with adult and mature themes. They told me that themselves. Absolutely beam them to hell if you want to. Go ahead. Ship art and just make sure it's emotional or platonic. Gender bending, no idea how that works on enemies, but sure, like try your best. Aging, yes, but don't make it weird. Simplification, eye strain, yep. OC interaction, skits, or comics, eggs, heck yeah.
I think a gender bent Bulb is just Bulb, but without the bust, and that's it.
Bulb is, you know what's funny? Like it's Bulb, it's just Bulb. It's the same person.
Yeah, it's just a Bulb.
It's just Bulb. It's the same person.
But I made Bulb a dude. Why does Bulb have breasts? Why does Bulb have breasts? Oh, plastic surgery. Next.
Plastic pump surgery. Character permissions, do not sexualize my characters just willy-nilly. Please ask beforehand if it's for a character that isn't exempted. Physically and psychologically traumatizing my OCs only to... Please, only physically or psychologically traumatize my OCs only to acceptable or comedic degrees. That's my job, not yours. Clothing redesigns are welcome, but please refrain from changing the base character design.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back, Wabi!
Lovey.
But yeah, non-canon... I feel like I can involve it. Hold on, I should probably add that in my character permissions. Non-canon, non-canon crossovers are allowed. They live to be a nuisance. Hold on, we can add that to the character definitions.
How dare!
Yeah. Yeah, added it, so that's allowed now. That's allowed. That's good when we got that covered before our fight actually starts.
Wait,
How
what?
wonderful. Anyways, that's it for Bulb. I'm not gonna cover my own character on Bugzone stream.
I mean, I covered my characters on yours, so I feel like this is good reciprocating.
It has been it has now been reciprocated, so now we're done.
I mean, it also fills in the silence because at times I do not know what to speak about. Speak about.
You know what I need to do? I need to clean my plate. I have some garlic clove skin, I have some chili heads, and I have the pits of some olives that I need to throw away.
Alright.
Man, I missed the lore. It's literally not that much. You could scroll back, but it's essentially just a nuisance. It's a walking nuisance.
Walking nuisance.
But I'm also doing the reference sheet for my Rainbow Scavengers now, so that's the one I'm doing now. So characters with actual lore.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
And not just they can do this because they're funny. I mean, it is funny. Alright, basically. My brain's having a fart. Damn it. I need to think. I'm trying to type.
I was about to say something I forgot.
Well, how dare!
Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, look. There we go. I'm going to show you something, Gucci.
Alright.
Oh my god, I forgot you said that. Oh my god, I just said that.
Yeah, you're looking at it. It unnerves me.
That thing slightly unnerves me. And there we go. It's just in. Oh my god, hold up. I did not even know the file was going to be like that. Hold on.
It's a clip file. Muffy asks, Bud, can you give us a fact about a random Fallen Hill character?
Bug canonically knows 8 different types of martial arts. Not mastered, however, he's very skilled in it. He can do hand-to-hand combat, however, he mostly prefers to fight with weapons. There you go.
They asked. I mean,
I was waiting for something like completely like something like completely like out of pocket. It's like I don't know, like hold on, think.
oh, you want something out of
Like
pocket?
knife goes on the internet and bullies like random people on the internet.
Oh, you want to
Also
know? You want to
forums.
know what knife does? All right. Knife has a very questionable search history that even Dart gets disgusted at. Knife, to go into detail, Knife also has a thing for Eldritch and/or monster characters, and and I'm not saying that they have, and I'm not saying that she has. However, she would be the type to order that type of thing, that type of toy, just as a trophy, not even to use it, as a trophy, so she can look at it and say, "Yeah, that's what I like." There you go. There's your tidbit. Knife is a freak. There you go. You said out of pocket, so I gave it to you. I'm not even joking. That's canon. That's canon. I made a serious lapse in my judgment.
I'm done. What have you done? I've done something bad. I have done wrong.
All right. Vessel does like to does like the cosplay in their, you know, Vessel does like the cosplay in their privacy, and the only being that knows about it is Bug. Bug is the only one that knows that Vessel cosplays. Even then, Bug is very supportive, and Bug may tease Vessel about it. Also, Vessel, whenever Bug, trims his fur a bit, Vessel offers to do it, and every now and then Vessel gives Bug a tiny ponytail in the back of his head. Vessel is very good at doing hair. Descend really
Next
loves.
what is she doing here? She doesn't belong here.
Wait, maybe I'm stupid, but Bug has hair. Did you not look at his head? It's not really hair, it's more so fur. However, how did you not know? All right. It's all right. Yes, he has. He not really hair, however, he has fur. Um, Descend really loves literature. In fact, Descend loves medieval style books. Descend loves horror books. Descend loves to read. However, Descend is not the type to write, and the main reason is not because Descend hates writing. It's because Descend does not think that he'll be a good writer.
You said my goat. Real. Nerd, yep.
Descend's not a nerd.
A nerd dorks and dinguses.
Horn likes spaghetti. Horn's favorite
Yummy.
Horn's favorite fruit is a banana.
Damn.
Horn is bisexual. Dart is bisexual. Vessel is pansexual. Descend is pansexual. Shade is gay. Um, Bloom is pansexual. However, they mostly lean towards women. Sting, I'm still figuring out whether to make Sting a lesbian and/or pansexual. I'm still trying to consider on that. Peace, their sexuality is up to interpretation. Um,
I'm trying to think of something else. Descend's sister with an undisclosed name as of now. With an undisclosed name as of now. Not Descend. I meant Vessel. Vessel's sister with an undisclosed name at the time. Vessel's sister is a lesbian. Um, Ryer, the Soul Pass Guardian, who is also a Devilant. Ryer is a lesbian. Um, what about Shade? I said Shade. Shade is gay. Shade is homosexual. Silk's sexuality is up to interpretation. Tease's sexuality is up to interpretation. Noi is straight. Excuse me. Wash the the chef that we saw in an early Fallen Hill episode. The brief bug with the headband who owns the stand that this not the sun who owns the stand that Dart was at. He is gay. Bulb is a raging agosexual, although Bulb is not in my universe.
You can't say that about my characters. You can't talk about my own characters when you talk about yours. You say that as if there's gonna be a special feature. Is there? No, I'm kidding. No.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, I'm back. If I may,
Alright,
of course.
But speaking of, when you did mention them, I also just added another tidbit to the description regarding like the talk we had about them in a fight.
Yeah.
So I did add it in here. So fun fact: in fights, they do not fight. Which is then followed up with the sentence: they are a firm believer in helping people. Pacifist routes are and will typically flee from fights, often forgetting they have wings, Lamau. But they can grow a second pair of arms if needed to come and hold everyone down. But they will complain about needing a new shirt afterwards. I can't believe I'd start using like Gen Z, Gen Alpha talk.
Wow.
Pacifist route is crazy.
That is
No,
crazy.
this isn't you. No.
This isn't you.
Beam them to hell.
Also, check our messages.
Oh god, I'm scared. If you're talking about the picture that you sent me, I saved it already.
Oh, you mean the bulb thing? Yeah.
I already did.
Oi.
Oi. Oh my god, it's like the caretaker from Silksong. Oi.
Yes. Oi.
Oi.
Also.
Not the oi, that's so crazy. But yeah, that's so real. Like.
Also, for anybody here's another fact. And I have established this multiple times. Fallen Hill does not take place in the Hollow Knight world at all. Also, if Bug were to meet Hornet, they would have a mutual amount of respect for each other. I believe that, although I'm not confirming, confirming because I am not Team Cherry.
In that chat, Bug respects women.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
They would have a mutual amount of respect for each other, in my opinion. Bug, and I believe that they would be acquaintances. I'm not saying friends because I do not know, how Hornet really reacts to the term friends, nor do I really know how she reacts, to a friend, to
uh, I don't know how she reacts to a friendly way of saying, "Oh yeah, she's my friend." You know, I do not know how she reacts to friendly. I do not know how she reacts to people saying, "Oh yeah, she's my friend," and or people assuming that they're friends. And the thing is, Bug does not do that as well. Bug waits for the other person to say it. For the other being to say it. Um, so that's why I'm saying I think that they would be acquaintances. Acquaintances. Bug will attempt to help Hornet in any way to assist Hornet in any way he can. Um, Despite this, I believe Hornet would be stubborn a little bit. However, Bug may insist at times, except he'll insist about except he'll insist about one time. And if Hornet says that she has it, all right, sure, Bug will see how it will play out. And if she is in trouble, Bug will attempt to chip in, because he's a good being. And I actually made a comic about that. Hornet not accepting help, and then I had Bug say a certain thing. I shared it with Uchu way back then, and I do like the way how I had Bug say it. You know, Uchu, I have no idea if you remember it. However, I do like the way how Bug, worded his advice towards Hornet. Do you remember it or no?
I'm trying to remember it. Like, I know what you're talking about, I'm just trying to remember it.
Yes.
Sorry, my brain's farting.
No, it's alright. I quite literally just tooted. I quite honestly just tooted. Yeah. I can give you a hint. It was the one where Bug notices that Hornet got knocked down, and Hornet said, or just a paraphrase, Hornet said that she could handle herself, and then I think Bug cut her off and said, "Stop that." And then I think you,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
it
I
was
believe you
like,
said,
strong
Hornet.
people need to realize, like, when they need to seek out help as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Strong people need to. Yeah, exactly. Um, I believe it was Hornet. I never doubted you once. However, it is usually the strong. However, it's usually the. However, it's usually the strongest warriors who realize that they need help, and it is the smartest warriors who knows to put their trust in others. Yeah, I think it was something like that. The strongest warriors know when to ask for help. The strongest warriors know when to ask for help. Hold on. Yeah, I think I got it now. As a paraphrase, it is usually the strongest warriors who know when to ask for help, and they are smart enough to know when to put their trust in others. Yeah, I think it was something like that. And mind you, I made that based off of a whim. And then when I looked back on that, I thought, that is such a smart thing to say, though. You know? That's such a smart thing to say. Because it does make sense, in a way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be right back.
Yes.
Just because I need to wash my plate and I'll be right back. I need it before my plate stains.
Indeed. Indeed. So I'm gonna tell this to the people who are currently here. The statement makes sense. Makes sense because yes, you may be a strong warrior, in terms of physical strength. However, what about your mental strength, That's why when he said you have to be strong enough in order to, you know, um that's why whenever he said you have that's why he said that's why he said it is usually that's why he said it is usually the strongest warriors who know that's why he said it is usually the strongest warriors who know when to ask for help. That's why he said it is usually the strongest warriors that know when to ask for help. Oh gosh, I'm having so many brain farts. That's why he said it is usually the strongest warriors that know when to ask for help. What am I? How do I word it? How do I word it? I think I got it now. 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 All right. Um, he stated. He stated. He stated the strongest warriors. The strongest warriors are the ones who usually know when to ask for help. He said the strongest warriors are usually the ones who know when to ask for help and smart enough to know when to put their trust in others. I'm gonna have to find that comic I made so that I can actually have more context of what I said. In fact, I'm gonna look it up actually. Hold on. Because I could be butchering the entire thing. I could be butchering it. Oh gosh. Whew. Where was that comic? Hold on. I feel like I have a very. Oh, it has? That's neat as a kill. That's neat. Bells, 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 bells of Notre Dame. I hate my voice so much. Hit that high note. That high note was so. That high note was so bad. So, could have sworn we were at the zero stranger.
You sing that crap to your heart's content. Sing it to my heart's content. Wow. Bells, 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 bells of Notre That was so bad. That sound like a B at some point. Also, Urchu, I am simply reminding you, if you're there, you are muted and I cannot hear you. That's just in case. That was a long high note. I'm surprised that I actually did. Oh, I'm surprised that I actually did that. I think I have acid reflux currently. Oh. Alright, Discord, I see. I see, Discord, I see. You wanna do that? Alright. Dang. Dang, I don't think I could hold that note for that long. That was very impressive. That down. I see, thank you. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the stream here because we have already been speaking for 3 hours and Discord is down on my PC or my computer, and I want to make sure that Uchu knows that I did not dip out, exit the voice chat intentionally. So this has been interesting. Yeah, bye. Bye. Oh god. Excuse me. All right, bye. All right, bye. All right, bye.